Well, hello, folks. It's Crypto Lunatic with a very brief update for you today to tell you about something that the government doesn't want anyone talking about. And that is the dysfunction, the incoming draconian measure that is central bank digital currencies. Now, there's a lot that can be said on this, and what it actually is a spy coin. It's a spy coin, folks, so that the government can track everything that you do and even encourage you to buy things or not buy things or find that you've bought too much of one thing, then they might take it away. They can freeze your account. So you're about to be tracked, folks. Now, some would think that this is a draconian nightmare. So why haven't the government brought it in yet? Well, because they're so busy in the UK taking away freedom of speech under the premise of all sorts of sinister things. So once they've taken that away, you won't be able to complain about central bank digital currencies. So let me just take you on a very brief journey just to show you that I'm not making this up. So let me share my screen. This is the UK Gov website. And this, my friends, published very, very recently, a few days ago, is the Central Bank Digital Currencies Opportunities, Challenges, and Designs. And I will summarize this. The opportunities are all government based. It's an opportunity to track everything. Track everything, folks. Challenges are going to be that everybody's going to be upset about it when they realize exactly what it is that they're going to bring in. And design, well, that is out for the mix. So I took this web page and I went into ChatGPT and I said, please summarize the UK position on the introduction of central bank digital currency. So they're talking about Bitcoin and all sorts of nonsense, folks. And you can read through this, and I encourage you to do it. But there's massive discussions right now with the Bank of England and the UK government of how we can introduce a central bank digital currency, or let's call it what it is, a spy coin, a control coin, folks, where they're going to take away cash, they're going to take away your capacity to choose what you spend money on, and they are going to create their currency where they can track absolutely everything. And here's the worst part, folks. They can track you, but there's not going to be one where we can all track what the government are spending their money on. So that's ironic, isn't it, folks? So here we go. I was asking, is the UK going to implement a central bank digital currency, folks? And here we are, a digital pound lab to enable hands-on experimentation and testing of potential CBDC capabilities. Decision on whether to proceed in the build phase, blah, blah, blah. If approved, the earliest possible launch could be the latter half of 2025, folks. There you go. There you go. So it would require parliamentary approval. And since it's mainly sycophantic, we can pretty much sure that that will pass, as along with all of the things that are eroding our freedom of speech, folks. But I'm not here to be sensationalist. I'm just here to report the facts. Them's the facts, folks. Them's the facts. And they will bring in central bank digital currencies when they have put in sufficient measures that you can't complain about it and sufficient measures that you can't stop it either. But all of these rumblings are going, folks, and that is the beauty, the dystopian part of all cryptocurrency, which is the government catching up and creating their own, one in which they can track everything. And that is what a central bank digital currency is. And what's the upside for you? Here it is. And that's the upside. I've explained all of the upside for it. You just had that in my explanation. So there you go, folks. This is what's coming. This is not just the UK. Luckily, in the US, if you're lucky enough to be in the US at the moment, Trump has said that there's no way that they're going to bring this in. So lucky you. If you're living in the US, lucky you. If you're living anywhere else, well, you better watch out. And I encourage you not to believe a word that I'm saying, folks. Go and research this for yourself. Go and research it for yourself. And you may be in for a bit of a shock. But either way, that is a very brief update of what is coming in the world of cryptocurrency. And it's the good, the bad, and the ugly. And if you want more of that, then do like and subscribe, folks. And if you want another one of my little videos, you will find it just there.